So when I flagged this today, when I talk about the 2009 Jets, I think when people hear 2009 Jets, they immediately mentally go to 17-6 over the Colts in the AFC
Yeah.
Championship game and are like, that team was awesome. That team was not awesome.
They were not awesome.
They started 3-0. They were 4-7 the rest of the year. Then they played Curtis Painter and they beat the crap out of the Bengals in the state game that closed Giant Stadium. And they played two awesome playoff games. But I encourage people to go back and watch or look at the box score of Jets Bucks with Kellen Clemens starting. Jets Bills, they won 16-13. Jets Panthers, where Revis had the pick six and two interceptions. You're going to see those games a lot. Those are all Jet wins I alluded to. They also lost a game like that to Atlanta, 10-7 late in the year. That's mostly what I think you're going to see this year. Now, the benefit you'll have is you'll have a running quarterback who I think will actually be better passing than Sanchez was that year. Sanchez was horrible statistically that year. He threw 12 touchdowns and 20 interceptions and would throw for like 90 yards a game. I think Fields will be better than that and run for a lot of yards. The downside is the Jets had the best defense in football that year. The Jets won't have the best defense in football this year. Could they have a top 8 or 9 defense? If a couple of things break right, maybe. But that is more what I refer to, where when the Jets win, for the most part, it's going to be 16-13. It's going to be 10-7. It's going to be they just run all over the Saints and win 21-3. And that's okay. Wins are wins. You coach to your strengths. And there were some fun, surprising wins there. Early in the year, it was fun when they beat Houston, the Patriots, and the Titans. And there's some really disgusting games in there, like when they got their asses kicked in New England, like 31-14, or they lost in New Orleans when they were 3-0 because they were just overmatched talent-wise. You know, Thomas Jones runs for 300 yards and they lose because Sanchez throws like 6 interceptions. There might be a game like that this year where Fields has like 3 fumbles and 2 picks and Breece Hall runs for 196 yards and they still lose. That's what I mean by this could be like 2009. Now, can you get some puck luck and go 9-8 or 8-9 like the Jets did that year? That's exactly what happened. They got the right games at the right time. They got hot at the right time and went 9-7, even though that was probably a 7-9 team. So could the Jets be a 7-10 team who goes 9-8 because some things finally break their goddamn leg? Sure. I don't think it's out of the range of possibilities. Safe bet is they're probably like a 7-10 win team until we see otherwise right now. So that is my year comparison. 2006 is a little more difficult because it was a long time ago and it was a Pennington offense. It was a very well-coached team that punched above their weight. But 2009 is kind of what I come back to because name me a team that's going to run the football more than the Jets this year. I can't think of a team in the league who's going to run the ball more than the Jets.